Okay, so this is like my third time trying to record game one of me versus Antis. The first time, my microphone didn't record anything. Second time, my screen didn't record like half the match. So we're gonna try again, and I keep going back to this game because it was such a good game that me and Antis played. And I really want to cast it. It was a phenomenal game between me and him. So yeah, I really want this game casted. Or commentated. Do you say casted? That doesn't sound like right English. Casted. I cast a game. I cast it again. I don't know. Doesn't really sound like proper English. Alright, load, Stake Empires, load. Maybe there's an update. Maybe that's why it's loading so slowly. Nah, no way. This game isn't getting updated. Not anytime soon. Unfortunately. It's taking a good while to load, bro. Alright, there we go. Okay. Me versus Antis. This is game one. Yeah, so Antis is going Chaos. I'm going Order. Order's obviously my main empire. I was talking to Antis about the 12-minute rule because I was playing Rain and he forgot about the 12-minute rule. So it was like 12 minutes in or whatever. And I told him and he's like, oh yeah, or whatever. It was funny. So I do an Archer start. I'm pretty comfortable with the Archer start because I do a wall on the 5th miner that comes out, pretty early wall, and it seems to contest tower pretty solidly without spending too much money on stuff that'll just end up hurting your economy. Seems like a pretty solid start. There's a variety of order starts you can do now. OVC's in a pretty good spot right now, I'm telling you. So yeah, wall's loading, and you can see my miner's on his way out. Antis is coming with his units, though, you can see on the mini-map. But the wall will be out on time. Let's see if I lose this sword. That's looking like a dead sword. Nope, he's gonna make it. So, yeah, just kind of chilling with my archer, doing what damage I can. And now you'll see what I do with this miner here. It was actually a really big mistake what I did. But I had that miner there because I wanted to build an additional wall behind this because he was doing so much damage on my wall. So I just kind of keep him there. And there's the extra wall. It was actually not a good decision on my part. The first wall did the trick, especially with the second archer behind it. It was not going down. That actually did more harm than it did good. But hey, I have tower now. Or I'm about to get tower, so I can just grind on miners. I'm a bit behind in population, but I've said this before, that order generally starts out behind on supply, or populate. Stake Empires calls it population, but every RTS calls it supply. Order is normally behind, but then eventually order catches up with population-wise with chaos. And if you don't catch back up, then you're probably going to lose. But it's normal to be down initially by about, I don't know, 10 or 12. 12 is a little bit too much, probably. 10 and 5 is respectable. If you're down to 5, if there's a 5 supply, if there's a 5 population difference at 3 minutes into the game in your order, then you're doing something really good. So I got double mana. Okay, alright, so I decided to go with the hustle before I go into a ninja, which I do go into a ninja, spoiler. Antis, on the other hand, already has a dead out on the field and a big economy. Or not too big, respectable. Antis doesn't really have much to move out. He is going to, though. He's going to do it with the cats and one dead. And Ooh, sweet. So I get a bomb snipe there. That's good. That's what you want. I'm loading up Shinobi level 1. I think that's what it's called. No, Cloak 1. That's what it's called. Or Cloak level 1 or whatever. So here goes the ninja. Going for... Actually, I go for the bomb there. But I don't get it. Antis reacts in time. Good on him. And I spin that on the dead with an awesome Juggernaut dodge. That's how it's done. I got another ninja loading up behind this. Tower from Antis, though. Tower spawn from Antis. So now he's pressing in. I sacrificed that sword. That secondary wall maybe wasn't the worst decision I ever made, because now it's actually doing a lot of good for me. It's basically fending off the entire attack, or helping to fend off the attack from Antis. So maybe you could make an argument that it wasn't the worst decision ever. I think in the long run, it probably wasn't worth it. Alright, so I get another dead there. He's down to 2 deads, which is pretty good. And now I have a Merrick out and a SirEthan on the way, which is going to be really good for getting tower here. So me and him are actually at a really intense tower contest right now. And I even got a wall further out on the field because I really want to try and get tower. Moving my ninjas and melee units around. I don't lose any of the melee units. All of Antis' cats are dead. He takes out that wall. Secondary wall to fall back on. That is the wall that I said I shouldn't have dealt earlier, which maybe I should have, because that little delay right there might just be enough to save my bacon. I build an additional wall. He doesn't kill the miner, though. He actually charges it back, which gives me more time to build the wall. I don't know if you noticed that. And there I get another dead snipe with no units lost, and ever since I moved forward there. But now he's targeting, yep, 1 archer down. He's targeting the Merrick. Gotta watch out, the Merrick. Run, Merrick! Nope, that Merrick does not make it. That's unfortunate. There's my, definitely some units down there. I got all kinds of melee units out in the field right now that I'm juggling around. Barely kept them alive. This attack, this little skirmish right here has been going for a while. This is pretty good. This is awesome. There's another Shinobi, lots of damage that I can use on, that I can just throw on Antis by using those Shinobis and juggling those ninjas. There's so much potential there. Let's see if I run. I don't think I run out toward tower. I could, if I wanted to. I don't. He has nothing behind, does he? Yeah, I probably shouldn't, just because I don't have enough tanks. Everything else is healing. So now I got 4 sirEthans out on the field, which is going to be good against the tower spawn 2 that Antis is already loading at 7 minutes into the match. That's definitely, I believe, an intentional tower spawn 2 rush on his part. Or he just had a lot of income that he didn't have any use for. Those 4 sirEthans, though, are worth their weight in gold. Actually, everything is bought in gold in Stick Empire, so I guess that's not a good example. But they're the only thing that's gonna save my bacon from another big attack, because I don't have anything else behind this other than a mage. Who just got out on the field. Just a little ninja approach here. And check out, I remember what I do with, look at this, bam, I still use the Shinobi on that Juggernaut and managed to kill him. I was pretty happy about that. My archer count is up, which is important. The mage is now out on the field. The mirror comes forward. He's going to reap the wizard. I move the sirEthan forward. Let's watch it to save. Yep. Oof, oof. Okay, that's really close on the ninja's part, but I mean on the mage's part. But mage makes it back alive. First spell from the mage finally out. I think both ninjas are not sure what happened to them. I believe at least one survived, maybe both. The sirEthans do not, though, but I really got plenty of value from the sirEthans. Now I don't really have anything to fall back on except for that single wall right there, and that poison is going to buy me some more time. plus an additional E-wall to just really kill off the remaining tanks, and I by the skin of my teeth, don't die after that. Although now I have no tanks at all, and except for just one sirEthan, which means I basically have to hide behind my statue right now, or every time I want to go and mine, he's just going to walk forward with his units again and threaten me. So let's see what's going on in Antis' part. Yeah, Antis using the extra Juggernaut population, or the population that was being used by the Juggernauts, now being used. I'm going to go to low graphics, things are getting a little laggy. So the population that was freed up after the Juggernauts died, he's putting into Spellcasters and Giants, which is definitely smart. Now I have a double mage, and I got a Mara there, lost a ninja, but at least it was a trade-off. The Medusa comes forward. My Giant is not fully upgraded, which isn't good. The Medusa is going to stone a mage. There's the other mage. First spell. Then I just mass garrison everything here, except for the mage is still out in the field. It's knocked in the face with a giant club. And I think he's gonna get that. Yep, there goes both mages now. So yeah, this is kind of a lost cause at this point. There's just nothing to find. Yep, I just bring everything forward in a desperate attempt to kill what I can. But hey, it's worth a shot, right? GG, there it is. That was actually a really good game. I'm glad I went back and recorded that again. I still enjoyed watching that. That was a good game overall. I think I talked to Antis afterwards, you know, what should I have done differently to have won that game, because that's how you improve. You see your mistake and you improve on it. If you don't see your mistake, then you're not going to improve on it next time. So I asked him, and we decided that the secondary wall that was made by the 5th miner was not good and slowed me down overall too much. And I would say he's right, simply because I feel like I played everything else right. I felt like I macroed as best I could. I microed pretty well too. You saw that I didn't lose hardly any units for the first little skirmish we had, or at least the first chunk of it. So yeah, 2 walls right off the bat, I guess, is just gonna hurt is gonna hurt any ordered player's economy too much. Okay. Alright, this is game 2. I have some bagels with me, covered in delicious peanut butter. Game 2 of me versus Ant-Man on the left, in chaos as the black. That's not how I'm in it too. I was trying to do StarCraft 2 open. Ooh, quality dodge. I'm doing an archer start because, hey, that's good. I'm also, I'm sure I chose desert because order has an advantage on desert, just a bit more. Arguably. I decided to actually buy an early sword, and Antis, garrison all those cats. Barely saves that guy right there. And there's my archer, he's in the open. Run, Archer, run. You can do it, Archer. Oh, this is close. Go, Archer, go! Go! No, Antis. No! Run, Archer! Run! Run! Oh, no! No! Oh, it's so painful to watch it every time. And he gets a miner. Look at that, he pulls that cat out at the last second to get a miner kill. This is why Antis is the best player in the world. Okay. Well, I'm actually going to pause the replay and explain something real quick. Normally, I would just surrender now after an archer and a miner kill this early in the game. But I decided to stay in the game a little bit longer to just see if I could win, because it was a tournament game, and if I lost now, then I had lost the best of 3 with him. So I stayed in a little bit longer, and it's super uninteresting, and I just die. So I'm actually not gonna finish recording this replay. I just wanted to show that little part right there. But yeah, that was an insane archer kill. Nothing really interesting happens after this. I just built some light units and then die. Yeah, it was. I probably should have surrendered here. It was really a stall, but